Rubicon Springs.
It'd be fun to see that old weapons carrier in action.
Yeah.
I don't think they started it up much.
Probably not. It's too pretty. Look at that.
There's the caretaker's cabin. And there's her cat.
The kitty
It
cat.
was soaking yesterday.
The private property. There's some broken glass.
Yep.
Lots of broken things on this truck. It's less pretty. All right, and off we go. On to the next. Cadillac Hills next. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Come on. Come here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nope, with me. Good. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
There we go, little trailer.
So this shot might look familiar to some of you, but anyway, this is a hairpin turn at the bottom of the Cadillac Hill. And right there in the front of the truck, through the trees, you can see a truck. And as we come up through the trees, got closer, we heard him saying, "That's the truck we need." And come to find out, there was a little red CJ5 trying to pull that Toyota up the hill. They had been back closer to Buck Island when they had broken the rear differential, and they were trying to get that truck out of there with only front wheel drive. So they asked us if we'd pull them up the hill, and what we got going on is I'm hooked to the Toyota, and then we got that little Jeep hooked to the front of me to help, and we're just working on getting them up the hill.
Lockers aren't working.
Wow. Okay. All right, let's go. It's time. We got lead Jeep. Time to move. Okay, here we go. Yep. And here we go. Here comes Toad. We got our three-way. Nope. With me. There we go.
Daddy, get back!
Get back. Yep, get back. There you go.
Yeah?
Yep, good. Stay good. here we go. Oh, oh, what was that?
Tire!
Tire. Yeah.
So this next group of pictures is we were pulling the truck up the hill and came through these rocks and popped the tire off the bead. Now he's got bead locks, but they're the style that have a little rubber tube inside the tire against the rim. And I guess this bead lock hadn't been inflated enough or had bled off a little bit, so the rubber tube had settled down and allowed the tire to pop off the bead. So just took a minute to air the tire back up and reinflate that bead lock and got it all fixed and back to rolling again.
Here we go. Yep. Here she blows. There's a couple. Yeah. He's coming through. Turn. Yep. It's all just a dust cloud, but they're rocking it really good. Like really good. Yep, yep. No one can see. I know it.
Okay, about partway up the hill, Cadillac Hill, there's this big rock on the corner. We had to go around and actually drug the edge of my bed along that rock with that truck pulling me into it as we were pulling him up. So we got to about this point and decided we were not going to be able to pull him past that rock very well. So we, in the next group of pictures, you can see we winched the truck a little further up the hill and got him to a certain spot. And like, oh, we can get him from here. And then we'll let you see what happens next. That's right. Disaster. So we got him where we thought would work. And we started pulling, didn't get very far at all. And the truck just rolled right over. He'd been communicating with us on the radio, and I guess this time he didn't get the button pushed or whatever, so we didn't hear the signal to stop. I just heard my brother-in-law yell, and stop, oh, he's going over, and yeah, it was too late. So we had to reassess and winch him back onto his wheels. Fortunately, he was okay. He started going over and just tucked himself up around the steering wheel and ended up being just fine, even though there's a big boulder that came through the top of the sunroof. You'll see that in a second here, but yeah, we got him back on his wheels and got it started, and it smoked like crazy for a bit, but we got it going again.
So bad, but it's coming back.
Oh man! Whoa! Regroup! Gotta get a bite.
Okay, here goes. Hopefully next hole. Come on, come on. Lift, lift. Oh, here we go. Coming. How's the truck doing? Are you okay? I jumped. Oh, nice. Yay!
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you're clear.
Oh, geez.
Hey, you guys get up the hill, because if this comes loose,
Gonna flip. Oh, look at him. A little drive there. Nice. Okay.
he's running over the strap. Back up just a little bit.
Whoa. Listen,
Okay,
moving.
stop.
Stay here. Yep.
Probably gonna take the block out of there now.
Yeah.
Keep winching around that corner.
Got it off. Ready to go again?
Yep.
Very nice. We did it.
Yep.
Woo. That was
Yeah, that's a good place.
amazing. We are on our way again. This time the vehicle has been rolled back over and we're looking for more success this round. So here we go. Everybody's okay. Vehicle has started so we can help a bit. Yep. Love our train. Sorry about that. Stepping over bushes. Coming through. Very nice. Pretty rough, but they got it. Nope, stay here. Stay here, stay here. There he goes. Up these rocks. Here's our left side that we rolled on. Bandit, stay. With me, with me. Yep, there we go. And here we are. Moving up this really rough section, but doing great. Good job, man. There they go. Off to the next. Just amazing. So many blessings. With me? Good boy. Nice.
Hi, Nancy.
Oh, it's the best. And there's our train.
So here we are again with another broken drive line or U-joint. Once again, reference that other video where I mentioned I needed to put a torque bar on. This is why. Broke 2 U-joints on this trip. But we got her put together, still had spares, so we got her out.
Catching raindrops. Yeah, we're stuck. It is raining. You can hear lots of stuff going on. Well, actually not a lot. Only 2 things are happening. It's raining and we're trying to fix the front drive line that just pops back out. The Bandit is catching raindrops. Good boy.
So here we are at the last real lock ledge to get up. And earlier as we were towing that Toyota, we noticed it was starting to get a little hard to steer. The steering wheel kept binding and we're trying to figure out what was going on. So somebody else took over towing the Toyota, and we continued going on our own. When we got to this rock ledge, we went to climb up, and the front front driveline slipped out of the yoke. I'm like, well, that's weird. We've never done that before. It shouldn't be able to do that. So I put it back together, and it immediately slipped out again. And that's when we realized that the keeper pin on the spring pack the head had broken off, and had allowed the front axle on the driver's side to slide forward, which was causing my steering bind, and also made it so the yoke was able to slip out on the driveline. So we ended up winching up over the rock and took the driveline off, put it in the bed of the truck, tried to get the axle back in place with another Jeep as best we could, and bolt it back down with the U-bolts, and continued on the trail the rest of the way back to the parking lot with just rear wheel drive.
We have made it to the bottom of the Rubicon Trail, entering the parking lot. How do we feel?
It was a lot of fun, but I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, totally.
I don't see any of our friends.
No, they've all gone. There's new friends here now. And that's a wrap.
Well, we made it back to the parking lot, but we got separated from Mario and LT in the Toyota and that Jeep. So if you happen to know Mario or LT, let them know about this channel. See if we can get back in contact with them. That'd be cool. Another picture you'll see here is a very, very, very tired puppy. Sorry we didn't get more video but at the end of this trail, but it was really rainy and kind of nasty, so that's just the way it was. But it was a good time. Highly recommend the trail. Make sure you go with friends. We sure enjoyed going with Jeff and the Nelsons. Come see us again, because who knows what I'm going to do next.